Hey guys, Magnus here bringing you another video. This one we're going to be going through my things I want to see in The Simpsons Tapped Out. This is episode 21, so let's have a look. So of course first up is my ideas, and I apologise this episode is pretty late. Just been busy with stuff, so unfortunately this episode's late, so I do apologise, but yeah, it's out now anyway, and I need to get on with my Walking Dead videos because I need to kind of catch up with them as well. So anyway, let's go. So first of all, I just want to quickly go through this, which is the Winfield house. So this is where Mr. and Mrs. Winfield live. I've been watching season 1 and season 2 of the classic Simpsons, and I stumbled upon this, and I thought I'd take a screenshot of it just to show you guys, because it is a different house that they live in. So yeah, they are listed as living in the brown house at one point, but apparently, I don't know, it's a bit random. But they do live in this house as well, which isn't the brown house. It's quite different to the brown house, so I don't think anyone can say it is. But yeah, this is pretty unique, so I think they should probably add this into the game and add Mr. and Mrs. Winfield with it. That would be pretty cool. But I just thought I'd throw it in there because I saw it when I was rewatching those episodes, so I thought it was pretty interesting. Anyway, moving on. So here's my ideas. So I've gone with kind of a Halloween idea again, just because it's still Halloween, so I feel like, well, it's the Halloween event anyway, so I feel like I'm gonna go through, like, these next couple of weeks, I'm gonna go through some Halloween ideas, and it'd be pretty cool if you guys can leave some Halloween ideas as well. I'll try to prioritize them with the Halloween ideas. I do apologize for people who've left ideas and they're still waiting for them, but I don't know, I kind of want to make these episodes sort of Halloween themed almost, so let's go through. So the first thing, which is of course is a character, is of course Edmund, which is Count Dracula's son, and he's voiced by Daniel Radcliffe, I think. At least I think it's Daniel Radcliffe anyway. Pretty cool character. I thought it was pretty interesting. Obviously they sort of did a whole thing with him and Lisa, so I think they could make something pretty interesting with this character. Of course, I'm not going to go through any characters that are going to come out in this event that we've just got, because of course if you look at the wiki you can tell which characters are going to come out. But yeah, Edmund's not among them, and I think he would have been a good addition for the Vampire Act, the first act that we got, but we didn't get him, unfortunately. But I do think that we could get him later on. He could definitely be a really cool character. So the second thing is, of course, Hawaiian shirts, and I think that this could be a pretty unique building. Like, they could give us Hawaiian shirts as a building, and then have it like have this little animation that has Homer putting on Hawaii. Homer the Blob, anyway, putting on an Hawaiian shirt. I thought this could be a pretty cool animation anyway, so I kind of would like this in the game anyway. I think it would be pretty cool. So it'd be just a normal building with a sort of special task that, I mean, it could include either the Blob or the Space Marshmallow even, or Homer. Could include either one of them, but whichever one's fine. Just like a task where he's the Blob and he's just putting on this sort of Hawaiian shirt. I think it could be a pretty interesting task. The costume I've provided today is the 3D Homer, because this is pretty requested. I think it would be a pretty awesome costume as well. So of course this is just Homer in 3D when he went to that sort of other dimension. And it is actually in the game files, as you see here. This is the text icon for it. So it is sort of, it's been at least, what's the word? It's been at least kind of like it's been considered at least by the Tapped Out team, because it is in the files. So I think they could do something pretty cool with a 3D Homer. I think it would be a really awesome costume. It would definitely look really unique and look really cool, because of course it would be 3D. So yeah, I think they could do some interesting things with it. And then finally, the sort of bonus item is actually I kind of want tasks for King Snorky. I think he was a relevant enough character to the point where he deserves tasks, and I think it would be kind of cool if they gave him tasks and then just added maybe 3. I mean, they could just add 1 NPC dolphin, but just add maybe 3 NPC dolphins, so we kind of get that, you know, that sort of immersion that the dolphins have invaded. I think that would be kind of cool. Just three random dolphins that don't do anything. Just make it really cheap, and I think it would be kind of cool. I don't know, that's just me. I kind of would like 3 dolphins plus King Snorky with tasks. I don't know, that's just me though. But yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Anyway, let's go into your ideas. So first of all, we have Apperson2222. So he says, if you need new items, Marge's car, not the whatever it is, the one she usually drives, which of course is the well, we'll get onto it. Ned's car, maybe a whole car event. It's a crowning achievement. Could be finally putting the cars on the street where they belong. Bart's abandoned factory from the Frank Grimes episode, and Ray Magini and the train that Homer restored as an anniversary gift in the episode where Seth MacFarlane showed up. So let's have a look. So of course we have, first of all, the car. This is the normal car that Marge drives, which is pretty cool. It's just like a pickup car. Well, not pickup, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to figure the word, whatever it is. But that car anyway. I think that's the one he's talking about. And then Ned's car. Ned actually has two cars. This is his like original car, and this is kind of like mainstream car. I think you were referring to this car, but I thought I'd throw this one in as well because, yeah, I really feel a car event could work because I can think of a couple of things. This is my picture for the car event. I can think of quite a few things that could work for a car event. So I don't think it's entirely out there. I think it's a possibility. I may do a video on it in the future because I think there is, like, maybe not a car event, but a vehicle event. I think that could really work. I think they could definitely add a lot of things into that event. So, yeah, I think it is a good possibility. Anyway, moving on. The factory that, of course, Bart buys, which is here, which is 35 Industry Way, I think is the address of it. I think it's something like that anyway. And then finally, well, not finally, what was he called? Ray, whatever it is. Ray. Anyway, this is Ray. This is Ray. And then finally, of course, the train that Homer restores, or at least I think it's this anyway, the train that Homer restores for Marge on the anniversary. So that's all what Apperson recommended. Pretty cool. I think I might actually do a follow-up video on a car event eventually when I get around to it, because I think there is, well, actually a vehicle event technically, but I think there is actually a lot there they could do. And then Sam Brooks says, my ideas for a possible mini-event this update, we will get the Octoputlets with the other variant of the Springfield Heights shop. And I think I know the one you mean. Jam Shed, which I think... Oh, sorry, I apologise. I think you're talking about Jay, who's, I think, Sanjay's son, Apu's van, and a decoration of Ganesh. So I think, obviously, the Octoputlets, and I think you're talking about this one, which is a variant of the shop. I think it's just got the line through the O. I'm not sure if that's the difference or the vent or something, but this is like a different variant of the shop that we've got in our Heights right now. I generally don't know the difference, but apparently there is a difference, whatever it is. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, because you just said other variants of the Springfield Heights shop, and this is the Springfield Heights shop, because it's just called shop, so I think this is what you mean. And then you said J, and Jam Shed, and when I searched Jam Shed in Google, this is all I got, which is J. So I think you meant him. I don't know if you were talking about like a kid version of him, because of course he kind of just is an adult in one of the episodes. This is a bit random, but whatever. I don't know if you're talking about the kid version of him, but I mean, maybe that would be a cool skin. Apu's van, which is here, pretty cool. There's a sort of Volkswagen he's got. And then the statue of Ganesh that you're talking about, I don't know. They could probably add that. I think that could make a cool decoration. Maybe it's sort of big, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I apologise if this episode isn't too long, but yeah, that's pretty much all that we've got to go through in this episode. So yeah, there's 2 ideas, of course. There's all the stuff. You've seen it. So, and then of course my ideas, which is right there. So no, thanks for watching. I apologise that this episode was late. Of course, the Winfield house is there as well. So yeah, apologise that this episode was late, but yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.